Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. I seriously cannot believe that here we are finishing week 11, getting ready to start our last week of our 90-day challenge. It's gone by so fast and it's been such an awesome ride with you guys. And I'm super excited. As you know the routine by now, I'm gonna announce our week 11 winner, which by the way, we have a brand new week 11 winner. Can't wait to share with you who that is. Announce our week 12 contest, and then I'm going to give you 4 tips that are gonna help you sustain these habits that we've been creating over the last 90 days. 4 things that are gonna help you sustain these new habits long term. So, because that's always been the goal. This was never a diet. This was never just a 90-day thing. This was a way to create new habits, create new lifestyle habits that are going to sustain us long term so that we can reap the benefits of overall health and wellness forever and ever and ever. Okay, so fair enough. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get right to it. So our week 11 winner, I love focusing on the wins right now because when you wake up in the morning and you're thinking like, okay, what am I going to do to win today? That just sets the tone for your entire day, right? I mean, you can't help but win when you start the day thinking about how many wins you're going to get. And it was really cool to see what you guys came up with because obviously it's not just about eating right. I mean, yes, you have to do that. It's not just about the 5 lifestyle changes, but yes, you have to do that because if you're not doing those things, then your health and wellness goals are going to go down the tubes, right? So you have to be focusing on health and wellness wins as part of your day, but there's also so much more to it, you know, meditation, gratitude, hanging out with friends, your career, finances. I mean, if you think of the wheel, there's all these different parts of the wheel that make it roll the way that it should. And, so it's really being able to fulfill yourself in different areas of the wheel so that you can have that just overall happiness. When you're happy, just happiness breeds more happiness, right? And that's what I love about the wins. Wins breed more wins. And our week 11 winner, and you had some sweet wins, Hillary McNeish. You had some really interesting days, my friend. But I really appreciate you sharing with the group. Commenting, liking everything, just the energy that you bring. I love your live videos that you've been doing this month for gratitude, and you're just killing it, my friend. So I just love having your energy. You're such a force, such a presence, such a light, and I'm so excited for you to be our week 11 winner. Congratulations. I'm not going to put it in the mail because we live 10 minutes away from each other, so we're going to hang out, and I'm going to get you your $25 Modere gift card. So way to go, Hillary. Going into our week 12 contest, before I get into that, I want to talk about what these 12 tips are to help you sustain these habits long term, because our contest is going to kind of piggyback off that. So, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. I wrote some notes down so I don't mess it up, but 4 things that are going to help you sustain these new habits that you've been creating over the last 90 days or so. All right, so the first thing is to have clear intentions. Clear intentions means that you're very specific on what your goals are and how you're going to execute them. So let me just the word try. Let's just get rid of the word try out of your vocabulary altogether, because how many times do we find ourselves saying like, I'm going to try to get to the gym today. I'll try to get my steps in. I'm going to try to, drink enough water today. I'm going to try to eat well today. We say that word try, and I do it too, like, I'm going to try to do that today. So when you're clear on your intention, you don't say try, because really there's no such thing as try, right? You're either doing it or you're not doing it. So when you set clear intentions, you're setting yourself up to really make sure that that actually happens. So I'll give you an example. When I get off work, I'm going to go to the gym. When I get home, I'm going to prep my food for the next day. Let's see, what else did I write? On my lunch break, I'm going to go for a walk and get my steps in. When I wake up, I'm going to list 3 things that I'm grateful for. So that's what it means to be clear on your intentions. You're being very specific on when and where this is going to happen. So that's the first thing, is have clear intentions. Second thing is celebrate small wins. So a lot of times it's so easy for us to get down on ourselves when we're not doing what we think we should be doing. So instead of beating ourselves up, reward yourself. Reward yourself for the small victories that you have. And you can pick whatever kind of reward motivates you, whatever's going to get you excited. Pick whatever that is for you. But the biggest thing is when you reward yourself, you're actually releasing chemicals in your brain that make you feel good, that make you feel that sense of achievement, that make you feel that pride. And what happens when you release those chemicals is, and you feel good about it, it's going to inspire you and empower you to stay on that track. Okay, so you accomplish something and then you reward yourself. So that's the second thing, is celebrate the small wins. The third thing is design your environment. So this is a big one. How many of you guys have ever come home and there's a plate of cookies or something, ice cream in the freezer, something like that? There's a plate of cookies on the counter. You walk in. You wouldn't normally have had a cookie, but because they were sitting right there, you pick one up and you eat it. How many of you guys have done that before? I'm totally guilty of that. So what it means to design your environment is get rid of that stuff, okay? Get rid of things that are gonna tempt you to make unhealthy decisions. That's one thing. So second thing, let's say that maybe you're trying to read more and watch less TV, or maybe just watch less TV in general. So what you can do is actually put the remote control in the other room. Every habit that we're trying to create, you have to exert a certain amount of energy to execute that habit, okay, to do the right thing, the thing that you're wanting to do. And so every habit requires a certain amount of energy. Well, when you can make it as easy for yourself as possible, your chances to succeed increase dramatically. So if you're trying to read more and watch less TV, what you can do is put a book on the living room table or something like that right in front of the TV. So when you're tempted to watch TV, you see the book, and it's going to make it a lot easier when you just have to reach down, grab the book, and you can start reading. Or, if you're trying to watch less TV, if you put the remote control in the other room, and you sit down on the couch to watch TV and realize that you have to get up to go get the remote control, you might not follow through with going and getting the remote control. So, we're human. We want to take the path of least resistance a lot of times. Let's say that you want to create a habit of maybe not looking at your phone first thing in the morning when you wake up. Well, you can charge your phone somewhere else, or maybe across the room, or maybe in a different room or something like that, so you're not so tempted to grab it first thing in the morning. So that's the third thing, is designing your environment. And then the fourth thing is you have to surround yourself with supporters, okay? So that's why we created this group, is so that you can have people here that are cheering you on, that are on the same journey, that support you, that encourage you, that, like you're in this together. You're getting tips every single day, motivation, inspiration, recipe ideas, and it's really just fun, the community that we've created. So when you can surround yourself with supporters, your success increases dramatically. Now, let's say that, the people that we surround ourselves with, they have a huge impact on our behaviors. Now, I read something that I want to share with you. So if you have a friend that becomes obese, your chance of becoming obese just rose 57%. You have a 50% chance of becoming obese if your friend did, even if they live hundreds and hundreds of miles away. Why? Because you like the same things. You're in contact with that person. You are who you surround yourself with. In fact, if you take the 5 people that you spend the most time with, you are an average of those 5 people that you spend the most time with. So pick your people wisely, right? Your environment is huge. What else can you do? If you want to become healthy, then you need to surround yourself with people that are healthy. If you want to do big things with your life, you can't surround yourself with pessimists, guys. It's going to kill you. So if you want to do something big with your life and you're surrounded by pessimists, really, be limited on your time with those people and surround yourself with people that have, similar visions and ideas of where they want to go and where you want to go. And when you get like mastermind groups, support groups, you can create things like that. So your environment is huge. And so that's the fourth thing. So just to reiterate those 4 things, first of all, have clear intentions. Second of all, celebrate the small wins. The third thing is design your environment. And then the fourth thing is surround yourself with supporters. So I really want you guys to keep these habits sustainable long term. That's always the goal. So that being said, going into our 12-week contest. So our last contest, guys, and I'm going to just show you what our prize is right away. So I have a bottle of Trim that I want to give you. And I don't know if you've had Trim yet. If you have, then you know how amazing this product is. When I took the M3 system, I lost 6 pounds on M3. My goal was to lose 10 pounds. So I lost 6 pounds doing M3. When I added Trim, which is a CLA product, it actually helps to shrink your fat cells. When I added this to my regimen, and I still take this every single day, I immediately lost 4 more pounds. So I hit my target weight, I've maintained it for over a year, and I just really love this product, and the winner of our Week 12 contest is going to get a bottle of this in the mail. So what do you have to do to get the bottle of Trim, free bottle of Trim? Basically, our Week 12 contest is going to revolve around sustainable habits. So what I want you to do is I want you to focus on what your habits are. So what are the habits that you're trying to create? Okay, so I want you to, every single day, to write down what your intentions are for creating these habits. So for example, if you want to go to the gym, how are you going to make that happen? When I get off work, I'm going to go to the gym. When I get home, I'm going to prep my meals for the day. When I go to lunch, I'm going to take a walk and get my steps in. Whatever your habits are. If you want to be more social with your friends, making plans to do that. So every single day, I want you to write down what your habit is, or what you want to achieve for the day, and how you're going to do it. Because, like I said before, the biggest thing is to make these things sustainable. So anyway, that's our Week 12 contest. And of course, whoever has the most things, your habits and your intentions, you get a point for each one of those. And of course, every time you like something, every time you comment something, you get a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the week is going to get a free bottle of trim. And that's it, guys, our last contest. So anyway, this went a lot longer than I thought, but I hope you got a lot out of this video. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll chat more tomorrow. Talk to you soon.